starting. The Hangout on Air is live. Okay, now it says I'm live, not dead. Okay, so now chat. Oh, good. I have 3 people. Stream ended 5 minutes ago. No, it didn't. No. So let us go over here and let us, I don't want to watch the replay. I want to go, let me see here what we do. What do we do? What do we do? What does this mean? What is this? I had to start it over. Okay, let's see if this is it. Oh, I just do not like those advertisements for them fat things. Good grief. They don't work. Now that's no good. Wait a minute. Well, hi, Julia. I can't watch you, though. Just a minute. Now. Okay. Skier sent 2 photos. Okay, well, then that's fine. We'll look at them later. Let's see. I want to go over. You would think. Okay, I need to go. Where do I need to go? That's it. Is that it? I think so. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. It says Hangouts on air. Nope, that's not it. Oh, mixed media playground number 8. Okay, let's see if this is it. I don't know. Share, download, save. Okay, as you all know me already, that I have got jillions of problems all the time. I'm gonna, it seems like I never, oh, what's this? No, no, no. Maybe this is it. No, what is this? What if I go like that? No, that just shows my mugshot from when I was in prison. Now, I'm going to just, oh, Elizabeth Marie Ruth. Oh, okay, just a second, you guys. If you're out there, just hang out and chat amongst yourself. And I'm gonna, oh. Okay, that was before, and this was a week ago, and this, I don't want to subscribe to myself. Are you kidding? Oh, now it's this. Oh, it says there's 17 watching. I think this is what I want. But then I need to find, yeah, it says that it's live. Oh, yes. Now, let me see. Kathy, Mandy, Gail, Barbara, Yvonne. Okay, I think I've got it. I do think I've got it. I think so. I think. So, I'm going to just put this right here. Yes, Gail, I am feeling better. I'm telling you, oh, Yvonne says, Elizabeth, Saturday night, I had YouTube on. I walked into my room just in time to hear you say, Yvonne Moore, it's good to see you. Nearly jumped out of my skin. Oh, there it is. Amy Furman. She says, hi, Papa.
Hey, baby, I'm putting the dog out.
She says, "Good evening, everyone." And yep, I am feeling so much better. I tell you, I just don't know. I woke up Saturday, Monday morning, and I was doing just fine when I got up, and I was about an hour when old age just kicked in or something. I don't know what it was, just kicked in, and I felt terrible. And so, and I had everything ready to get started, and I was just feeling terrible. And but by noontime, I was feeling very much better. Hi, Kim Greenleaf. Amy Furman. I don't know if I've heard your name before. Christy Essen. Oh, that's right. Now Pat's telling me to check on my automatic focus. I better check on that. She always reminds me. You'd think I by now I'd remember to make sure. Lori says I can't get you on live. Um, well, I am live. I don't know. Some people are having trumbles. Some people are having trouble because of snow drifts or something. Okay, autofocus is off, Pat. Got it. And at Pat Sweeney. I just love her. She's just reminds me of stuff. She calls herself my assistant. Yeah, I don't know what to do without her sometimes. Okay, so Amy has watched my videos, but she hasn't caught me live before. And Evelyn says, "This is the first visit. I just love you." Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Luna Adachi. And Luna has got her new group. Oh goodness. I forgot what it's called again. Oh, mean it. Yeah. They even had snow in Hawaii today. Wow. We still haven't had snow here in Florida, although it's supposed to be a rainy weekend. Hi, Crafty Journey. Okay, I know your name. Crafty Journey. Crafty Journey. I just got a package from you, so I know your name as well as I know my own. But half the time I don't remember my own either. Sherry Flanagan. Oh my goodness sakes. Yes, I'm on Shelley's Island of Maui, but only at higher elevations. Are you real, Gail? Are you like on vacation? Wow. Susan, yes, that's what your name is, Susan. Thank you for reminding me, Susan. I should remember that. Sandy, Moonflowers. Okay, Moonflower 59 Art is your Facebook page. And yes, I want to give all of you, I want to let you all know that it's a new Facebook page, and there she wrote it up there, Moonflower 59 Art. And it's new. She needs subscribers or whatever you call them, members. And I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. Wonderful group. And so, and there's Bonnie Busher. Hi, hi, Bonnie. And you sound like a new name too. I love to. Oh, and Happy Ray. I just love Ray. Oh my goodness sakes. I tried to bid on your book on Emily's auction and didn't get it, doggone it. Now, I want you to start doing your own auctions, girlfriend. When you make stuff, do your own auctions. Yeah. This is what I was doing a while ago. I was coffee dyeing some. This here doily was already vintage, but I coffee dyed it to make it more vintage. And and what I do with my doilies, my papers is I coffee dye them, and I have a dehydrator I put them in. So I was just stacking them all up on the trays of the dehydrator, and so I got a lot of different images on them. And then the dehydrator racks, they've got this kind of a, see how that pattern is on there? That's what the rack is like. And so, and then like this one here, I had a doily laying on top right there. So they all come out so different. So I had fun today doing that. Actually, I got a lot done today. You know, just when I get a little bit of energy, boy, I take advantage. No, you know, Bonnie, I didn't find it. I had to go get some from my daughter. I didn't find it, but I got my nail polish off. My daughter, she gave me some to use so I could get my nail polish off. You're a chicken, Happy Ray. No, do not be a chicken. If you was a chicken, you'd be laying eggs, and you haven't laid any eggs, so you're not a chicken. But aren't these cool? But see, Happy Ray, if you just even do some of this kind of stuff, like I might when I do my next auction, which I don't know when I'll do that, probably about a year and a half. Um, I think I'm going to have some of these things that I tea dye or coffee dye. It's all mine's all coffee dye. I use instant coffee. Smells good. And but anyhow, I did them today. I'm gonna work on them. And let's see who. Well, you guys are talking fast. I just leave them in the dehydrator till they're dry. I put it on about half, half the, I don't know, I guess it's in about like 200 degrees maybe. And it takes about 10-15 minutes for them to dry completely. So, yeah. So yeah, I like that better than putting them in the oven. So everybody is saying hi. Oh my gosh, Yvonne had 20 inches of snow since Friday. It's finally raining and melting it off, but still really, really cold. Oh, mm. And Gail, did you say you're on vacation in Hawaii? You don't live in Hawaii. I think you live in Ohio or something like that. Yes, Christy, Ray's work is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Yep. And there's Amy Payne, and of course Lona, Sherry, Bonnie. I want to not miss anybody. Mitzi, hi Mitzi. Mitzi, I didn't say, and Sherry Flanagan. Yes, Messer Designs. It is good to see all of you. I've missed you, because, well, I think I'm back into a normal routine now. I'm in a normal routine. I Yeah, I want to give you a big head, sweetie, because you deserve to, because you are quite an artist. And then you give all your stuff away to get it auctioned off, and you need to auction your own stuff off. That's just what I'm saying. But the funniest thing today, my friend Mary, I've told you all about my friend Mary, who's now decided to be an angel of all things. But her daughter Melissa, which now that Melissa is like an orphan, I went ahead and adopted her. But she brought me today, well, she brought me a couple little trinkets that had belonged to Mary. Um, and just so I could have a couple of her little trinkets, just so I can dust them. But she says when we were going for her through her things, she found two cards that she had wrote out to me. She had a Valentine card because we all go out for Valentine's Day, all this group, and so she had gave me a Valentine's card and a thinking about you card. And I thought, oh my gosh, I get these cards like 3 weeks after she died. I thought that I will cherish them cards like for my whole life. Yeah. hubby said, "What are you going to buy all the cutters now?" Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. Amy's in Vermont. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Amy's in the middle of a snowstorm. Yeah, I thought that winter is supposed to be like getting away from us now. You know what? I have to show you all. Some of you have seen this, but this is one of my altered books. And I've been working on this. Look at the spine of this book. This is the first spine I've done this way. And you can kind of see how I did it on a video I put where I started the spine, but see how it's got these buckle. It's like boot loops, you know, that you can put boot things and and then just string it up. I used twill. This is just like a twill ribbon thing, and I that's what I did to lace it with. But doesn't that look awesome? I love this look of this, and it's just it's an altered book, and I still have some more work to do on it, or play, whatever you want to call it. I still have a few things to put in it and stuff. And then I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna see if somebody would buy it from me. I don't know what to charge. I don't. I've been looking on on I've been looking on Etsy kind of to see what folks charge for their things, to see if I could get a like a little price. Look at this, was a Rick Rack packaging, and I made a little booklet out of it. But see there how you can just make a tuck spot. I just made tuck spot with those folks there. I love these old pictures. Mona sent me so many vintage. Did you say a moth? And there, look at that. It's just got a bunch of stuff, just stuff in here. I just find this is from really old. This was just a piece of a wrap from really old. They call it soutache, but it's this here ribbon that's on this. It's not even really ribbon, and I don't know what you'd even use this for, but that's what was in this package, and that was like really old. Knew this little girl. She doesn't look like she really wants to be there, but it's got a lot of vintage advertising and vintage pictures. I got to tuck something in there too, and then put a piece of doily here, and then stapled on a couple of things on there. See, I hear these are just pockets. I haven't put anything in them pockets. I have to do that. And so it still needs a little finishing up before it's completely finished. And but yeah, I just love this spine. I'm going to be making a lot more of this spine. And if you look, I think I'm going to put metal corners on here too. I'm going to put a hitch post right here, because I really didn't want it to get real alligator mouthy, but it happened anyway. Sometimes things like that just happen. Okay, let's see who's all in here now. Let's see. I see Kathy D. There's Bonnie. Gail, of course, and Laura Sullivan, yes. And Amy says it's beautiful. Jane thinks it's beautiful. Tina loves it. And Messer Designs loves the spine. And well, isn't that great? Everybody likes it. But I had seen a picture. I saw a picture on Pinterest, I think is where I saw the picture. Or maybe it was that other one that I don't know anything about. I don't know how I got into this one thing that you can get into, Instagram. Somehow I've put some pictures on Instagram, but I don't know how I got them there. I don't remember putting them there. But then I got other followers on Instagram. And so then I get to see stuff. And And oh, and there's Jean Bennett, and there's Lorena Solanas. Lorena Solanas. Nice to see you here. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the party. There you go. And do you follow me? How do you just are you only able to put pictures on using your phone on Instagram, or can you use the computer? Somehow, a third cartridge in 2 weeks. Jane, you must be printing a lot. Because I don't know how to I don't know how to put my pictures on Instagram. I think somehow you use the telephone. I don't think you actually use the computer. A lot of ice had. Hi, Barbara Batzer. Yes, Jane is. Okay, only with a mobile device, a phone or iPad. Okay, so if I take, okay, I'll have to, because I know I can look at Instagram on my computer, but there's nothing on there that tells me I can, like, put something there. So there you are, Lori. You did get there. Now that Lori is on, I want to tell you that Lori mentioned to me that her son goes for surgery tomorrow on his spinal cord. And so she asks for all who pray to please pray for him that the surgery will go well. And we also want to make sure that we pray for Lori, his mama, that because for comfort, because this can be really worrisome. Yeah, so okay, there's a plus at the bottom of the screen, and then you can add photos from your phone. Oh man, good. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put them up there. And oh, you found digitals. Yes, Jane, me too. And I have got a lot of them saved. I've bought some. I've got some free ones, but I don't have them all printed. I got them saved in a folder so I can print them when I need them. Yes, thank you for those prayers for Lori and her son. Yes, that's serious when they do something with the spinal cord. That is really, really serious. Yeah. So yeah, back surgeries, Cynthia, are they're serious. So oh, your daughter had 2 back surgeries. Yes, very hard to heal. Yes. Oh my goodness. They said I used over 500 pages in 2 weeks. Oh, well, yes, I know you can't take it with you though, Janie. So, yeah, yes. Oh, look at this. Here I am just rattling off. Now, we missed I don't know, 3 days of ATC making, but I'm sure all of you has been making ATCs anyway, because I know how y'all are. Y'all are wonderful. You all are wonderful. So now I'm gonna get, let's see here, how many? 1, 2. Do I want to do 6 again? 3, 4, 6. I can't count. But I ended up with 6 though, so I'm good. Now, where did I put my bucket? Where's my bucket? What did I do with my bucket? My bucket's supposed to be right here with my cards in it. Oh, I tried to pull that out. It's not a drawer. Elizabeth Marie Ruth Sota Brewer. Where in the world? My bucket. You know what, girls and boys and gentlemen and ladies? Oh, there it is, right where it belongs. I just had something in front of it. Little old me. Oh, what was I going to say? I was going to say something really, really, really important. I don't know what it was. I going to say? I don't know if I should even be turned loose on this continent. My brain is turning to mush. I was gonna say something important. Okay, now I put my notepad right up here where I wouldn't lose it. And right there where I wouldn't lose it. Where'd I put it now where I wouldn't lose it? Losing my mind. My mind. That's what I'm losing. Okay. Oh, I can tear this off. Oh, this I printed off of Apollona's new group. Okay. I need that. I don't need this. Okay. So I'm going to do like we do. And we're going to pull 10 cards out of here. 10 cards. Gosh. And we're going to pick 8 out of the 10 that we want to use, and we're going to use them in the order that we want to use them. So if I sound a little goofy today, try to just ignore me. I don't know. Just I'm going to put my phone on this holder upper thing. Okay, there we go. There, now I can see it. Oh my gosh, 5,500 subscribers. I know I'm going to have my 6,000 subscriber giveaway, bash extravaganza. I'm going to have that when I get to 6,000 subscribers. Who would have ever thunk it? Who would have ever thunk it? I'm telling you, famous Amos. Okay, let's see. We're going to pick 10. Pick 10. Paint marks with a wad of aluminum foil or plastic wrap. Okay, so your first choice is to paint marks with a wad of aluminum foil or plastic wrap. That will be cool. Paint marks with a wad of aluminum, that might be spelled right, foil or plastic wrap. Okay, that's number 36 in our list. Okay, the second choice. Amy, you were watching me when I had 400 followers. Wow, see, you've been hanging. And Teresa Lilly. If I drop out of chat, I'm sorry. Here in Ohio, we're having horrible wind and may lose power. Oh, goodness. Oh, you stay safe. You stay safe. We'll understand then. Oh my goodness. And now on the second choice is sponge painting. Now, if you haven't worked along with us on the ATCs before, and that's number 63, we pull 10 cards at the very beginning. And we pull 10 cards, and you will pick 8 of those 10 cards to do your ATCs in whatever order you want to do them. Oh, and now we have a piece of chain. Okay, it's number 40. Some people have their things. I put the numbers that they're in order on the file in their files, and so some of us have them sorted that way. Okay, a piece of chain, which the chain can go, you can tape the chain on, you can glue the chain on, you can wire the chain on right through. Any way you can get that chain on there if you choose the chain. Number 4 is going to be draw a dot to dot. Draw dot to dot. I have missed this while I've been, my heart was out to the cleaners and I was living on a Elvis, a rental heart. You know, they give you rental. Okay, let's see. Whoops. A found object. Which can be just about anything. Today I found an object. This was laying out in the driveway. It's like part of a key, but it's all rusty. I picked it up and brought it in the house. Of course I did. Okay, and then number 6 is going to be, and they can all be different. You don't have to make all your cards the same. Number 6 is number 21 on our list, which is colored pencils. Got a lot of color on this one. And then number 7 is going to be a shape punch. If you don't have a punch, you just put any shape that your heart desires. Number 8, let's go down here and say foreign language words. That's not spelled right. Okay. And then number 9 is going to be this one right here. Torn brown paper bag. And then the last choice will be this one way under here. It's this one. Charms, or a charm. Okay, this can be a real groovy one. So now these are our 10 choices.
I'll be going low.
Hi, Papa. You going to bed, darling?
Yeah.
Okay, say hello to the lady.
Hi, folks.
Yep. Okay, Papa's going to go to bed. This is usually his bedtime. He doesn't stay up too late. Well, he actually doesn't go to bed. He goes into the bed and reads stories. Stephen King. Yes. Okay, now, so that is our choice, our 10 choices for today's ATCs. You can make one ATC or as many as you want. And so I'm going to work on 6 of them. Now, I think, I hope you can see that. Put that there. And hopefully you can see that. And also, I think, my girl, I have, yes, little pieces of fabric is always good too. Hi, Susan. Susan Ernst, good to see you, darling. Yeah, I like to use fabric on mine too. Although we didn't. Oh, actually, though, Found object can be anything. So there you can use a piece of fabric as your found object. So let's see. What will I do first? Okay, where did I put my... I try to keep most everything ready, on the ready, so that I've been trying to collect everything that's on the list. So hi, Peter. It is good to see you. Very good to see you. Yes. And okay, Bonnie, I'm so glad that you stopped in. And maybe the next time we do our ATCs, you'll be able to, because I do a Monday morning and Tuesday evening. And so you come back though, because we're gonna miss you while you're gone. Now, I am going to Lacey's what I'm going to do. I'm going to first use my wadded up aluminum foil. And let's see, what do I want to do? I think I want to, where did I put all that? Oh, here we go. My Aldi sale paper. 99 cents for grapes. Gotta go get grapes. Gotta go get me some more tomatoes. Boy, I had a scare today. I fixed my salad. For dinner, fixed a really, really nice salad. I just fixed it. And then I said, oh, I got to go get my teeth, because you can't eat a good salad without your teeth. You got to have your teeth. And so, okay, if you can't see this, maybe somebody, Susan McDonald, Teresa Lilly. And okay, so I couldn't find my teeth. Finally, you know where I found them? They's under the bed. So what I must have done is I must have took them out in the night while I wasn't. My favorite Crystal Light flavor is strawberry lemonade. Actually, I buy the Weilers. I don't actually buy Crystal Light. Strawberry lemonade. That's my favorite. Can you turn your camera a little? Oh yeah. Heck, I can see it just leaning and leaning. Let's see now if I can get this. Okay, now. There we go. How's that? How's that done, Gideon? Look at these scissors. I'm a real scissors kind of guy. Did you make 2 of the journals, the never-ending ones? Oh, that is so cool. You're so impressed I have the aluminum foil. That's because I'm trying to get everything. Look at these scissors. I just bought these. Look, don't they look like a duck? Like a pelican. We got a lot of pelicans. Except a pelican. Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, these are my new scissors. Did I need them? No. I just thought they were cool. And I gotta quit spending money. I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay. Now I'm going to use this metallic purple paint, and I'm going to put that, let me see. And so let me see, I'm going to paint with this wadded up aluminum foil. Now see, when we first started this, we put up a list on the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn site for everybody to just write out something on the list that we could put on our prompts. And somebody wrote wadded up aluminum foil or saran wrap. plastic wrap, whatever. And so I said, that sounds good. And so, yep. Now, there I have, it. I've got my first, see? So I'm going to do 8 things. Now, you can do whatever you want first on yours. Don't do what I do, because mostly when people follow what I'm doing, things goes to hell in a handbasket, because that's just how I work. Everything goes goofy. BJ Andrews, good to see you. That would make pretty hydrangeas. Oh, that's my southern girl. Yes. My son just shouted, shoot the duck for making too much noise. Oh, so you turned the sound down? No, I don't know why that duck. We had 2 ducks in our yard this morning. I don't know where, then they flew away. I don't know where they come from. We don't even live near water. So I don't know how we had them ducks. We had them ducks in our yard, 2 ducks. One was saying quack, quack, and the other one was saying quack, quack. They talk alike, they use the same language. Okay, so I painted marks with a wad of aluminum foil. Now let's see what I'm going to do. Now it says I can do sponge painting. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do sponge painting. And I just so happen to have what is good to have when you're old like me? One of these here grabbers. That's like a duck too, right? Quack, quack, quack. But see, because my sponge is over here. And if I go like this and get it with my grabber, there it is. I got it with my grabber. These grabbers, now, everyone should have one of these here grabbers. See, they got like a little trigger, for your trigger finger, and you can grab things. So, because I can't really bend good, because when you get old and your universal joint gets all rusty, it's hard to bend. And so yeah, and so I have 2 of these, although both of them are usually lost. Can't find them. I say, where's my grabber? And I got to go look for it. Now, I think I want to use pink with that. Let's see if I've got pink. Let's see. So this is pink. Let me see. Hot pink. Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but then when I have to pick up stuff off the floor, I just go around with my grabber. I have a little bucket, because my dogs, well, I blame everything on my dogs. It's not really my dogs. You know what happens a lot? I hate to say this, I should admit it, but I get so much stuff on the floor right underneath me right here. Oh my goodness, there's Bootsy. Oh, that's wonderful, Bootsy. Um, you silly quacker. Um, But I got all this stuff on the floor right under my feet. And so then I stand in it. I step in it, and then I walk out to the other room, and I drag stuff out there. There is no theme deli. No theme deli. Peter. We have 10 prompts that we pulled. We pulled 10 prompts, and yes, Lori's favorite color is pink. You pick 8 of these prompts that you want to use on your ATC cards, and you can go in whatever order you want to go in. I'm going to read through these again, just so, and you can maybe jot them down if you got a pencil. Okay. Number 1 was paint marks with a wad of aluminum foil or plastic wrap. Number 2 is sponge painting. Number 3, is chain, a piece of chain. Or you could even draw a chain. And number 4 is draw dot to dot. 5 is a found object. So you can, anything that you find, that is pretty much a free card right there, a found object. So any kind of an object. Number 6 is pencils. Number 7 is a shape punch. If you do not have a punch, just cut out a shape of anything and cut out a triangle, a circle, whatever, any kind of a shape punch. Number 8 is foreign language words. Number 9, torn brown paper bag. 10 is charm. So you pick out 8 of those that you think you want to any of those that you think you want to have on your card. Oh, the wind is picking up over there at Teresa's. I can almost hear it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I could have found my teeth for my found. I am so glad I found my teeth because my husband and I were both looking because there's just there. Sometimes I take them out and lay them by the bathroom sink. Sometimes by the kitchen sink. Okay, we got 3 bathrooms, so they could be any of those, or it could be on my dining room table or my 3 crafting areas. And we looked in every place, or on my nightstand by my bed. Normal people, when they take their teeth out, but I am not normally a normal. They take them out and they put them in a little cup in the bathroom, so they can soak. 3 and 4. Number 3 was chain, and number 4, dot to dot. Sherry, you found your glasses in the freezer? Uh-oh. We got to worry about, well, I lose my teeth, so I'm telling you. Yes, I love Aldi's. You know what, Peter? I've only been there one time, and I was so impressed with their fresh fruit and vegetable section. It's not a big store. It's not a big store at all. It's a small store. And they don't really have a lot of name brand things there. They have like their own brand, but I am not disappointed with anything that I got there. Nothing. I very happy with everything that I purchased from Aldi's. And so I am going to use that, and their prices are absolutely wonderful. So yes, that's going to be my go-to place to shop. They just put one on our area. We did have one that we had to drive like 25 miles to get to, but that's too far. That's too far. We're not world travelers, so we don't go that far away. So only world travelers go that far away. Yes, they do. Crafters tend to drop stuff by their feet, and that's called floor art. We need floor art. Yes. Because if you don't have any floor art in your house, well, then your house is boring. I had a friend once. I think her years ago, Janie Lynn was her name. Gosh, I love that. Well, she was a girl when I knew her. And but she had like a broom. You know how now people have a phone kind of extended arm? She had a broom. She was constantly sweeping. She'd say, "Oh no, I feel sand in the floor." And she'd be sweeping the floor. If she just any little something, she would be sweeping the floor or using the dust mop. It would drive her nuts if there was anything on her floor. I say, oh, geez, we live in Florida. You're going to have sand on your floor if people walk in and out. My dogs, they go in and out. So, yeah, it's like they're walking around in my house like walking on the beach. All that sand, beach sand. But yeah, I sweep it once a month or so, whether it needs it or not. Okay, I'll put sponge in there. Okay, let's see. What will I do now? Okay, I don't think I need my paper here anymore. I still have to read my Aldi's paper. Oh, steelhead trout. Oh, fresh. Oh, oh, I need to get zucchini squash. I'm going to make a zucchini bread. Pineapple, $1.29 each. Oh, oh, we're not supposed to be working on our grocery list. Could be for Elizabeth Marie. Now, see, look how pretty already just with those two things. I'm good. Wipe off my palette here. Use anything for a palette. I just don't want to put it right on my mat. This is my newest mat. Actually, I think I've got three mats here. I have this mat here. I bought this one because it's got metal in it and my magnets hold to it, which I am finding that I love, that I can put a piece of paper down, hold it on with a magnet, like when I'm doing watercolors or something, and it holds my paper. I think it's awesome. And then I have this other one underneath it. That's really stained up. This one here, that's really stained up. But ain't nothing wrong with it. And then underneath that one, I've got my Tim Holtz mat. But I don't like how it glares. I do like working on glass, but the light, I got fluorescent light above me and it just glares so bad on the light, on the glass. So that's why I don't use that one. Not when I'm filming anyway. Dai is trying to convince you to do the same. Okay, I just love watching people doing art. Maybe one day I'll attempt it and make a video on my progress. At the moment, I do animal and nature videos, but art videos sounds great. That is awesome, Peter. And you know what? There was a time. Hi, Gilly. And then there's Lottie Faith. There was a time when there would be no way that I would have shown my face or spoke. I didn't even speak to people because I was so bashful. I was bashful. I was shy. And I just didn't talk to anybody. And I just pretty much hid behind the iron skillet. I just cooked, cleaned, did all that stuff from a young child up till, well, basically almost till I retired. No, when I retired, no, because I really did do a lot of talking at my work. But yeah, but I was just really, I was really, I was. What's all this hugging going on in there? I was very bashful. I couldn't have never done this. And now I just get on there and I talk to everybody and their mother and their uncle, Uncle Pete from down the street. Yeah, yes. See, Bootsy can do it. If Bootsy can put up his videos, you can do it. And Peter, if you haven't watched Bootsy, watch him. Yep. And there's Doji, or Doogie. I'll call you Doogie. Yes, you sent me an email. That's right, you did. And there's Adadel. Hi, sweetheart. I am so glad to. Now, Adadel, you're up in Canada, aren't you? I wonder what it's like up there. So what's the weather in Australia? So what's the weather like? Oh, are you in Australia? Here in Australia is hot weather. Oh, okay, Peter, you're in Australia. Okay, so you run around with the kangaroos. Yes. Lizzie Didi are to make Elvis journals, and I'm terrified. Are you terrified of making the journal? Is that what you're thinking, Teresa? You know, just all you do is just start at the beginning. Just start at the beginning. I'm kind of waiting for it to dry a little bit here. and then you just keep going. And like if you've watched now, like the journal that I'm making right now, altered book journals. This was a book, just a book. And so, look at my videos of how to start this altered book journal. And it's amazing. And it's very easy to do, very simple to do. And my first one turned out really, really, really plain. And then as I went more and more, they started getting I started getting braver and doing different things. Peter, you did crocheting and knitting or crochet knitting. Um, I wonder if you're talking that you did crochet and knitting or crochet knitting, because I just learned how to do the crochet knitting. And all I've made is like washcloths. I mean, like dish rags, dishcloths. But it's the crochet knit. I think it's crochet knit is what I guess. Very long needle with hook on the end, and you you're using always two skeins of yarn, and so one side of your finished product is one color, the other side's another color, and I love that. I this mat here, this mat. Um, oh, Teresa, yes. Di loves her Elvis. I sent her a little Elvis piece of fabric that I thought was amazing. So I said, yep, that needs to go to her. Yes, Bootsy likes to crochet. And when you start at a young age like that, there is nothing better than to learn a craft of some kind when you're young. And it seems like the knitting boards. I don't know that I did a knitting board. No. Crow knitting. Okay, yes, where you're crocheting and knitting. So you're you crochet it all and it stays on the needle, and then you crochet it off with the second color. I haven't done it in a while. I got to do one just to remember. It is fun and it's neat. And then I like to use the looms as well and do loom knitting. Hi, Erin. Erin Cos Erin Clauser. Good to see you. Your mom taught you, okay, Teresa says that her mom taught her to sew a little, but a neighbor taught me how to crochet. Oh, Tunisian crochet. I've not heard of that. Yes, I like to use the looms. I think the looms are fun, and wow, you can go so quickly. Oh, they're also called knitting boards. You mean what is also called the knitting boards? Are you called the Tunisian? The Tunisian crochet is also a knitting board? I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. Not that I need any other things. I have to know everything. I gotta look that up. I've been loom knitting lately and making rag rugs out of jeans. Oh, I bet those are awesome. Yes. Hi, Dina C. Okay, let me see. What am I going to do for my third? My third. Let's see. I like this just what it is. Okay, so now I need, what will I do? See, foreign language words, torn brown paper bag. I think I want to, see, I wonder if I have, oh yeah, just a minute. I got to get up and get this. I just so happen to have this here paper right here, which is Chinese or Japanese or Taiwanese or somewhere over there. French word. Okay. And then I also like to do rug hooking, which I just learned how to do rug hooking. That's new to me. And so I just learned about rug hooking, and I really do like it. Although I'm not making a rug, I'm making a wall hanging. Hi, Die Kirby. Can't stop at paper toll. BJ Andrews. I am very much planning a doll. I've got a doll in my planning. I don't have it. I don't have it even started yet, but it is right there in the forefront of this brain. I have one of my brains. I actually have two brains. One's the size of a pea, and the other one's a little bitty thing. But yeah, I do plan. I do have it in my plans to do. Okay, I need this. I need this foreign printing. Okay, so I'm going to need 6 chunks of that. Sometimes, you put down foreign print and then you think, hopefully everything on there is readable. If somebody reads this and find out it's from a kind of a shady magazine or something, I don't think they would. Nobody would do that. Yeah, I'm not going to read no shady magazines. So I'm going to have my Chinese words. Oops. Okay, I have Chinese words. It's almost as good as Chinese food. Then I need a piece of a brown paper bag, which I just so happen to have. It's actually, I got everything just stacked around me. Do you know I'm making a rug? You can go to the store and you can buy these rugs, and you call them a rag rug. They're like woven, but they're always really, really cheap. And but they're all different colors, and they're just like the threads are going one way and the fabrics are going the other way. Do you know which ones I'm talking about? A lot of times we use them. Hi, Sybil. Oh, it's so good to see you, Sybil. And but I'm taking one of those rugs, and then I have torn strips of fabric, and I'm going in of the every one of between each wove spot, and I put that little piece of fabric. So it's so I take about maybe a 3 or 4 inch piece of fabric, and then I put it through and just loop it through. And I'm doing that on every one, and so you get this real fuzzy fur. It's not furry, it's not fuzzy, it's just awesome. See there? I got that paint under my fingernail already. But anyhow, yeah, I've been working on that. And there's Malaya. Oh, how wonderful. Slow stitch. I have a quilt that I'm making for my daughter. I started making it for my daughter when she was like 14, and now her son is 10. And I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and finish it for her son. I'm a little slow. I don't know how come. I don't know. I start something and then I don't finish it. And then I start something else and I don't finish it either. And I know it's just, I don't know how come. And there's Tori Alexander. So good to see you in the house. Boy. Okay, people are saying in a Facebook group that they can't get to this live, and you posted the link. You know, I think a lot of it right now is this weather. People are having a lot of inclement, is that the right word? Inclement weather. Yeah, I think a lot of people are having this weather. And I think that might be what is causing the problems of people being able to be in, to get in. They can't get to the live stream. Strange. I wonder how come. But see, all you are here. Son of a gun. They need to subscribe, then they can get to YouTube. Okay, see, I went on first and it wouldn't go. So there's going to be two that say 6. The first one, it'll show that it's only, yeah, so they might have tried to go to that first one. I didn't go back in and delete that one. I've got to go in and delete that one, but I couldn't get to it to delete it. Because then I had to start twice. Hi, Cheryl Newbie. Cheryl Old Newbie. I couldn't get to the live stream. There were 2 on my YouTube. I was going to the wrong one. Okay, that's it. See, because I started it twice. Because the first time I started it, it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And so I had to end it and start it again. So that's what the issue is. We have done our detective work and we now know exactly what it is. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to staple it on there. See, now you don't even have to glue it or decoupage it or nothing. You can just staple. So I am stapling it on with my mini attacher. And that is what I'm doing. And that gives it like a little bit of a texture as well. I like that. And who knows, I might go later and do something else. I don't know. Hi, Nancy Fraley. Or maybe it's Fraley. No staples. No staples. Oh. Okay, I gotta reach over here. Reach over here. And reach over. Oh, no. This cannot be. It cannot be that my staples aren't in this drawer where they belong to be. Because I don't put things back where they belong to be. Well, if that isn't just hunky-dory. Okay. So I could use the big stapler, but that's just clumpy. Oh, whatever. I'm going to use it anyway. I'm stapling it on with the big clumpy stapler. With my purple stapler, they're stapled on there. Then I don't have to wait for the glue to dry. That's pretty cool. Wouldn't you agree? So now, Carrie Plaster, little Carrie C. Plaster, Carrie C. Plaster. It is very, 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 very good to see you. I'm excited. Okay, now I can mark off. Okay, oh, I did that. I did I painted with a wad of aluminum foil. Then I sponge painted. Then I put the foreign language and I did a torn on paper bag. So I've got 4 of my 8 things done on here so far, thus far. Jayan hugs Jamie. Oh, maybe that's Jamie. Holly Dalton. See, I'm kind of just looking to see who all I missed because I usually end up missing people. I don't like to miss people. I just like to make sure I don't miss nobody. I don't miss anybody. Now they say, I think I'm going to do some colored pencil. Now, see, here is another thing. It says colored pencils and a dot to dot. So I could do a dot to dot with colored pencils, and the world would be a happy place. Mona. Let me see. Let me check. Mona Stevens. It is so good to see you, Mona. Mona, did you see my book? Wait a minute. Mona, 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 Mona. Did you see this book here? It's called Just Bears. And it's a never ending book. But do you see all these bears in there? Did they look familiar to you? Look at all them bears in my bear book. All these bears. You sent them to me, Mona. You see them bears? Look at this one. Bear on each side. This is my Just Bears book. Not done with it yet. I still have to put more bears in it. I love this. I love my bears. Look at them. It was you, right, Mona, that sent these to me? Now that I think about it, I've been wrong before. But I think you sent them to me, Mona. Wait a minute. Let me check. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It says vintage album. Oh, no. You sent me the vintage album stuff. Oh. Well, in that case, that's this one, Mona. Do you see the spine on? Do you see the spine on this one, Mona? This, you sent me the vintage images like this, and and this one, this one, this one. You sent me these, Mona. This one. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that one. This. Oh, look at these. Yeah, it says you know you're getting old when the only whistles you hear are from the tea kettle. Yeah. And then this was from Mona. This one was from Mona. Mona, Mona. Look at that. I love these. And so, of course, I had to right away start. And this here was one image she sent. But I cut it in two and put it on 2 pages. This one, too. All of these from my Mona. I love them. I love them. And I'm not done with it yet. So, yep. Did you send some bears, Mona? Oh my gosh, I just love and these ones, but these ones you did send me these, right, Mona? That's what I wrote on the envelope. It was you. I'm trying to make myself remember these things, but I love it. And then I just go and make something. Yep, make something. I'll just make something because I love it. I just love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, now what did I say now? Okay. Oh, I was going to go get the colored pencils. Just a minute. I'll go over here. Gonna stretch my legs. Stretch these old legs. Old legs. Gosh, I just need a new universal joint pad. Universal joint. Okay, let's see. Hum. And I'm going to use these colored pencils. These here colored pencils, are these watercolor pencils? 11 pencils with multicolored leads, and 1 blender pencil. These were sent to me by a subscriber as a gift quite some while ago. Okay, this is the blender pencil. Yes, I have used these, but not a whole lot. And so, but they actually got tri-colors, like 3 colors in each pencil. So yeah, I got my yoga pants on. Do I do yoga? Heck no, buddy. Yes, I love these pencils. Who makes these anyway? They're Kohinor, Kohinoor, Hardmuth. Oh, this one's. Oh, they are made in the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakian. So I'm gonna make dots because we need a dot to dot. So I'm gonna make dots. Oh man, oh, you got the sniffles, Cheryl. That's not good. You can buy from Stacy. What can you buy from Stacy? Um, oh yeah, Stacy get. And also, I oh, you copy old photos that you have, Mona. That's a good idea. I got a lot of old photos. I really should just copy them. And and also there's a lady called Tailor Made Journals, and she has a Etsy store. And I just bought a grouping of pictures from her, and it's like $3 and something for yes, Mona, I'm sticking to it. It's been 3 weeks now. No junk food. No sweet junk food. I had a hamburger. But but this tailor made journals, she sells where you can pay $3.50. I don't know exactly how much. It's $3 and something. And then you can download her image and print them out. And she's got some really nice ones too. In fact, a lot of them in that journal there that I just showed you come from hers. But I do like them. So I'm making a dot to dot using my colored pencil. So I'm just making the dots right now. And then after I get my little dots, oh, and I watched a video today, and oh, Lorna Taylor, that's where I have downloaded from hers, and she's got a lot. When you go and download from hers, you're going to get a lot of images, and that's the one is tailor made journals. That's where you go on Etsy, and so yes, and she's got some very good ones. In fact, I ordered two sets, I think, because I my nature ones too from her. The nature. I think they're called something else, but I'm calling them nature. And they're awesome, awesome, awesome. So I don't know if Stacy's got any right now on her Zibit store, but you can message her even just on her site, on her page, and she will make some. She will print them for you and sell them to you, and she doesn't ask a lot of money either. I figure she teaches us enough stuff. We can help her out by, and you know, purchase if we can purchase from other crafters, our money is better spent than if you go spend your money at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any of those others. Your money is better spent if you're helping out a fellow crafter. That's my humble opinion right there. So, and I do believe that. And so, see, now I'm doing my dot to dot. Now I'm going in between my blue dots with a different color of colored pencil. And so I'm doing the dot to dot and the colored pencil. That is 2 of the 8. Then I always do an extra one at the end. I always put some kind of a quote or a word on my on the I mean, even if the prompt doesn't call for it, um even if the prompt doesn't call for it, I always put a word or a quote. Barbara says, I agree with you, Lizzie. Shop small business is what will make this country work. Yes, that's true. Hi, Michelle Helm. I think, as far as I know, everybody's doing pretty good. This part of everybody is doing wonderful. I am happy today. I am got my heart back for the cleaners. Had to send it to the cleaners, you know. I was working on a rental heart for a while, but it's better now. So now I missed too many of our ATC groups because I was feeling sorry for myself or something. I don't know what it was. So we are doing our oh, you were up we're doing our ATCs, as you can see. Okay, Barbara was a small business owner, and it's hard. Yes, it's hard. My husband and I had a small business too. We had a lace and craft shop, and we had it for 7 years, and it wasn't bad, but it was a lot of work, and it wasn't bad, but it was a lot of work. We enjoyed it because we met some of the most awesome people, and that was good. Oh, and Dana's in here too. Oh, that is good. I didn't see you, Miss Darling. Okay, now that's my colored pencils and my dot to dot. So that one here and my dot to dot. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to do 2 more items on here, which I think I'm going to do a piece of chain and a charm. What time is it? Oh, yeah, I got plenty of time. I got the rest of my life, actually. I had to get me a drink. Ooh, that was good. And now, then, I'm going to jump up again. This jumping up and down. Yes, Holly, I know about that back thing. And I'll live too. I just keep getting up and down. Keep getting up and down. I'm not going to give up. I got to get my little piece of chain and my charm. Little piece of chain and a charm. Okay. Okie dokie. I have to go get some more stuff. Okay, now I want to put a piece of chain and a charm. Isn't that charming? Yes, that's true, Arlene. The small businesses do. They have great service and unique products. They a lot of times you can find things there that you can't find at the big box stores. And so, yes, that is very true. And see, we had one for a long time, real close to our house. And she would order, if there was something you wanted, she would order it. She'd order it and get it. And she'd get it for you. And I sure did miss her when she, she finally had to close up shop because, she was fighting against, online shoppers and stuff. And so, but I loved it, her shop, because she also had classes. And so you could go to the classes, and the classes were always so much fun because you meet just the most wonderful people, but she just couldn't keep up with the with the you know people shopping online. Lori, to pick your people, you just go to the list of addresses and pick somebody out of the address list to send to. And just, oh, there's Staples. Oh, and then just and if it's somebody that you don't see, I mean the list is in the file section in the Scrap and Unicorns group. And if you pick a name that you don't recognize, that may not be very active in the group, be sure and put a little note on the envelope or with the cards, telling her where you're from, what group, and just tell them, just kind regards, whatever, we miss you or something like that. Something cute so they know what group it came from. And so, yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do with that one. Okay, I'm going to get me, oops, I just dropped one in the floor. That will be with all the rest of the floor art. And then, oh, who would think that I would have all these little doxy charms? They're all dachshunds. All dachshunds. So I'll get 6 of those. Ordered them from across the pond. See, and I order a lot of my charms and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from that Ally Express place. You can get them cheap, cheap, cheap. Floor art, yeah. I got my whole floor is an art project in itself. Oh, oh my goodness, you broke your back in 1982. Wow. My husband, my late husband, he broke his back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He broke his back. And you know, he was in the hospital for a week. I mean, a month. A month. They actually took out a rib and used that rib to rebuild his back where it was broke. He was just he was just lucky that that it didn't wreck his spinal cord. Well, he's spinal cord, spinal cord. He's an angel now, and he's probably the best one up there. Well, one of the best. Okay, now did I put? Oh yeah, here. Here they are. Here they are. Now I need my little bitty these. I need these little bitty brads. Okay, I need them to hold on my chain. And then I need my little bitty, okay, don't fall. Now I need my little bitty pokey thing. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's amazing what they can do with another bone, a bone from another body part. Yeah, they did some serious surgery on that man. He was my honey. He was my honey at the time. I even knew honey, but and a lot of people say it is amazing how much my honey now, my new honey is like my old honey. They're both the same. How could I do that? Your hubster, he sidetracks you. Is that legal on a Tuesday? Okay, now I am going now to put my chain. This is one of the cool things about doing your you know, a lot of people do the ATCs, they just do a whole mixed media mashup and they do the whole thing. This is good. This is a good thing. And then you just cut it up into cards. And but this way you can do actually different things. You could actually take one of those 6 cards that you can cut out and I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying. Hi, Patricia Stubbs. Oh, you beautiful lady, you. And you can take a mixed media, cut it apart, and then use these prompts to do whatever you want to do on it, if you want to. He thinks so. Get this, get me that. Then I tell him on live chat. Get me this, get me that. Oh, my hamster doesn't do that. I tell him, get me this, get me that. Yeah, we work opposite. Me and the hamster. Okay, so I'm gonna put a jump ring on my little dog so that it can hang on the chain. Hang freely on the chain. Oh, I was gonna show you too. I was gonna show you something. Okay, maybe I'll remember to show you. Just a minute. Hold your britches. Hold on to your britches. Hold on to your drawers. Okay. I wonder if I have any interesting news. You know what? We do have some interesting news. We haven't had our trash picked up in 2 weeks. And people is getting a lot of trash out there front. Um, Because they just started this new thing where everybody's got these trash cans, and then they got this special magic truck that comes and picks up your trash, but you got to have the blue trash cans. Well, they have not delivered our blue trash cans. And so now for 2 weeks, we have not got our trash picked up. So everybody at the end of their driveway has got cans of trash out there. I need to go dig through it. No, I'm not going to go dig through everybody's trash, but I could probably find some treasures, craft supplies. I'm not really. I'm not going to go dig through their trash. Afraid I'd find dirty diapers or something. I wouldn't want that. Okay. Almost got. I got to put one more of these in here. One more. One more little doxy has to have his little jump ring. Okay. Okay, now just a minute. I want to show you something. I wonder if I can not lose all this stuff right here. I got lady out here so I can show you what I want to show you. Now, everybody probably already knows this. I'm probably the last one to get on the bus with this. But now here is the 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And so if you want to get the most ATC cards out of this 2.5 by 3.5, you cut first 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Cut that one 2.5 inches. Then you cut this next one 2.5 inches. Okay, I need to get a new blade. Okay, so now this one that's left, don't cut that one to 2.5 inches. You're going to cut this one because this is 3.5 inches. So leave that one like that. So then you go this way and you take that and you cut it to 3.5 inches. And then you cut this one to 3.5 inches. And then you cut this one to 3.5 inches. There's the scrap you got from that one. Then you cut, see now you got 3. Then you cut this one to 3.5 inches. And then you cut this one to 3.5 inches. And then you cut this one 3.5 inches. And there's the strap there. Now you got 6. Now you take this one because it's already 3.5 inches and you cut that to 2.5 inches. There's another one that makes 7. There's another one that makes 8. And there's another one that makes 9. And there's another one that makes 10. You get 10 ATC cards out of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper or cardstock or whatever. And there they are, 10 of them. And this is how much paper you've got left over right there. So if you remember to cut them this way, you get the most pieces for your money. Isn't that amazing? You didn't know I was that smart, did you? I know, I surprised myself. I didn't think of it myself. I learned it on a YouTube video. Don't know who taught it to me, but it sunk in. Okay, now I'm going to put I need to make me a hole. Punch me a hole with my hole puncher thinger. And then I'm going to take my chain and put it through my jump ring here. Oh, wait a minute. First I'm going to hope that this brad fits through the loop on my chain. How come everything looks double? I mean, why am I double vision? Because I don't have my glasses on? Could that be it? Angela, my Angela, from all the way up there in Canada. Is it Quebec that you live in? Oh, I don't think so. Ruby Lockwood. Oh, I am so excited to see you, Ruby. I love to watch you, Ruby. I just really learned about you, and it was after I seen you with Di. I said, I just love that woman. And so I had to go and sign up. I signed right up. Daygummit. Daygummit. I'm not getting it. Yes, Quebec. See, I was right. And so now I've been watching your videos. And my mother's maiden name was Lockwood. We might be related. Yeah. She was from New Jersey. Are you from New Jersey, Miss Lockwood? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? But yeah, my mom's maiden name Lockwood. Yes. Ruby and Di together. I watched them together the other night on the live stream. They were hysterical. Yep. So I had a grandma and grandpa Lockwood. And yeah. Oh, you live in Canada. We still might be related. I think we're still related. But my grandparents' name when they came over from my grandfather from wait a minute, Poland. He's Polish. And my grandmother from Norway. She's Norwegian. And so and my so that so my mother was Polish and Norwegian. So and my father was Finnish. So I am Polish, Norwegian, and half finished. Never got all the way finished, only half finished. So that's who I am. There we go. Now I put that on there with the I put the chain on there with just a little brad. It's got a heart on it. Barely did fit in there. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Right on Lake Superior. Oh, see that? Then we are, because I used to live on Lake Superior, but I was in near Duluth, Minnesota. So I was at like the tip of Lake Superior where it goes into Duluth. So see, we are related. Yeah. Because yeah, I've spent much time at Lake Superior. Although I was only in Minnesota until I was 14 years of age. Then my parents carried me kicking and screaming down here to Florida. I didn't want to go, but I was only 14. I didn't have any. I had to listen to my parents. I don't know why, but which is good. I probably would have married a farmer and I would have had to do all that farming. I'd have probably still been milking cows and all that stuff. So probably a good thing. I probably wouldn't be doing crafting because I'd be too busy milking cows. Oh, you're in Little Falls, Minnesota. Crafty Crusade. That's a new name too. Hi, Crafty Crusade. Now let me tell you of the new folks. The new folks that are in here. We have got a group that we call Scrap and Lizzie. No, yeah. Scrap and Lizzie Unicorns on Facebook. In our Facebook group, we we've been making a lot of ATC cards. It's just kind of happened to do that. But we've also adopted a class. And this is a class. We have a member. Her name is Miss Karen, and she teaches a class in Pennsylvania. And and this class is a class of um, what it's like a reading of a second language. It's like 6 and 7 year olds or 7 and 8 year olds. And we make little ATC. Now these ones, I don't know if I'll send these ones to her or not. I might. It depends on what words I put on them. Yeah, I think I am going to send these ones to her. And oh yeah, these ones would be interesting to send to her. But she used these cards as learning tools. First, they were going to just be like rewards for good behavior and stuff. And as it turns out, she is using them for such a learning tool for these children. And so the children are um, earning the cards as rewards for their collections, and also they are learning to make their own. So they are making some of their own ATC, artist trading cards. And so far, a lot of the members have sent to Miss Karen and for her class these cards. And Miss Karen in turn, is keeping us updated in the group with the children's how excited they are with with these cards. They are just, it has made such a big difference in her class. And because these are all like troubled students. And so for those of you who haven't joined the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorns, if you so choose, um, please do join. And you don't have to send off ATCs. You don't have to just join, just to learn and just to have fun, just to be with like-minded people. And everybody in our group is so wonderful and so nice and so kind, and you will love it. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. Now let's see. Yeah, your husband could be related. Yep. My grandfather's name, when he moved over from, when he come from Norway, Poland, his last name was actually Lukaszewski. And excuse me. And then the name, they came through Ellis Island, and then the name, I guess it was very popular to, for some reason, change your name when you become a United States citizen. And so he changed it from Lukaszewski to Lockwood. And so that's where the name Lockwood come in. Now my father, their family immigrated from Finland. And so, and when they come from Finland, their name was Rautio. And they changed it to Sota, S-O-T-A. And so that's what my father's last name was in his family. And Rautio. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, so Sota. And It's funny because we lived in Minnesota, and so then when my mother was expecting me, they said, if it's a girl, we're going to name her Minnie. And so then my name would have been Minnesota. And they changed their mind at the very end. I was very happy. Well, was at the time I wasn't very happy, but when I think about it now, I think, oh, thank goodness I didn't have to be a Minnie, because there ain't nothing Minnie about me. Nothing Minnie about this girl. But could you imagine Minnesota from Minnesota? Yeah, that would have been me. But they named me Elizabeth instead. I bought a couple hardback books, Ruby, and a bag of buttons. Good for you. Are you gonna make alt books, Dai Dai? I hope so. Coolness, coolness, coolness. Are you guys talking about t- um I hope I didn't miss an auction. Oh. So are you done making journals with the books yet? If not, get on it, will ya? See? That's why I love her already, Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby, she's sassy. I just love sassy people. I just really do love sassy people. Gun it, I can't get this thing through there. I'm having a lot of trouble there, but I don't mind. I don't mind having trouble. It's these fingers. I got these. How many do I have? One? I've only got one of these done on here. Work your fingers to the bone. What do you get? Bony fingers. Bony fingers. Would you just get in there? Oh, see, that's what um I had to speak harshly to it. Sometimes you have to speak harshly to your scrapping your scrap supplies. I mean your crafting supplies. And then they listen and then they behave better. Gosh, it took me 9 years just to get that one in there. Okay, not really 9 years. Not even 9 years old yet. I'm just a young spring chicken. Okay, so I still have four more to put in here. Maybe this was a. You are going to make one of those, a never ending book. I love them. I think they are cute as cute can be. Miss Dana. Dana doesn't live far from me. She lives in oh, I love the name of her town. Oh gosh, how come I can't think of the name of her town now? And I love it. I love the name of her town, and I can't even think of the name of her town. My dear Dana. My dear Dana Ezio. My Dana Ezzo. You have problems with Facebook? Tis the other way around. Oh, good night, Irene. I'm going to get me some new fingers. I'm going to get me some of those real, oh, see, now that one leg is going to sleep again. Why does my right leg keep wanting to go to sleep? And that's the one where I got a bad hip. Okay. Now, it was, oh, you know what? I bet if I put on my spectacles, um, maybe I could see what, oh, if that doesn't really make a whole different picture out of that. Oh, if that isn't just amazing. You know what though? These push pins, whatever you call them, brads, they just barely do fit. They got fat little legs and they just barely fit in the hole. Bounce your leg. I'm bouncing it. It's bouncing. Bouncing my leg. Okay, I bounced it. I just moved, changed positions a little bit. Uh-oh, Ruby's laughing her behind off. See there? Di and Ruby, are they causing trouble? I hope they're not causing any trouble because I would have to speak to them harshly. Oh, darn, I best be on my best behavior. Yes, you need to, but you hang around Di a lot, it's real hard to be on your best behavior. I found that out because I was a perfect angel till I met Di, and then everything went to hell in a handbasket. Yeah. Yes. What is the name of your town, Dana? That can't remember. It's a real cool name. Real cool name. Oskaloosa? No, I can't remember. We have a lot of towns in Florida that's got um Indian names. And our rivers are Indian names. Like down in Newport Richey, we used to always go to the Pithala River. Say that 3 times fast. Pithala River. We just call it the Cootie River. Hi, Susan Baker. And then up north of us, we have the Withlacoochee River, Withlacoochee, and oh man, there is so many really cool named rivers in the state of Florida. And of course, we have the Swanee River. Way down upon the Swan, Oklawaha. Yes, that's it. Isn't that an awesome name? That's Indian name too. Oklawaha, Florida. So that's not very far from where I live. Oklawaha. Yes. And north of us is the Swanee, way down upon the Swanee River. Far, far away. Yeah, way down upon the Swanee River. Now I'm trying to think of some of the names of the rivers. We got some really cool names. I don't have crafting beauties. I only have a video of my driveway after a storm and the bear that came to visit my house. You had a bear come visit your house, Amy? That is cool. That is cool. I hope, yeah, he was probably a nice bear. I like bears. I mean, I don't think I wouldn't be friends with a bear, but it's the Cootie River. Well, and some people say Cody River, but it's Cootie. It's the Cootie River, the Pithala River. And and we have a Chasco Fiesta once a year and right down there in Newport Richey. And the Chasco Fiesta, which Chasco is we have a lot of Spanish too, a lot of Spanish. A lot of Spanish people founded Florida, Spanish folks and Indians. And my favorite football team is the Seminoles, Florida State. No, not Florida State. Seminole, Florida State is no, the Gators. Oh, now my brain is turned into mush. Puyallup. Try saying Puyallup. 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 Like Puyallup. Y'all's britches up. Puyallup. 100 watching? Holy smokes. FSU. Yeah, FSU Seminoles. Okay. And the only reason Seminoles, I always, because so that me and my husband can argue, because he's a Gator fan. Although I do need to be a Gator fan, because I have been up to, my daughter and I went to the Gator football field last summer. Well, there was no school, so there was, they was not even close. Oh man. And so And so I was impressed with the gator, with the whole gator college town. Mine is saying 102. Oh, I'm excited. That is amazing. Now I got 4 done. I'll have these by the time I turn 70 years old. I'm going to have, and that ain't till October. I'll have all 6 of these done. But wow. Pat Sweeney while is watching while getting her prescription and says hi. That's good. Hi, Pat Sweeney. She's got to get, yeah, she goes for treatments late in the evening. She always chooses late in the evening for her treatments because she has to sit in a chair for like a couple of hours because it's like an IV treatment. Yeah. Hi, Irma, you little redneck, you. Irma is another one who lives in Florida. Yep, she lives north of me. North of me. Pat, yeah, Pat lives in Minnesota. That's why we've decided we're the Minnesota sisters because she lives in she lives in Minnesota by choice because she loves the snow. The colder, the better. Isn't that funny? I told her there's something wrong. Once she gets done with her treatment, she needs to go to a psychiatrist. Find out why she likes that cold weather so much. Okeechobee. Yes, I actually lived in Okeechobee for about a month. Not even a month. We were going to move down there, me and my first husband, because my sister lived down there. So we were going to go down there and he could get a job down there. Could have been a dragline oiler. The water down there, you have sulfur water. I said, there ain't no way. I can't live in have sulfur water coming out of the ground at me. Yeah. But the hubster at the time, he had a piece of property up here. So he says, well, we can go on up. Because I only wanted to go down there because my sister was down there. And then he could get a job down there. But then we moved up here and bought this instead. I know. It's horrible. Sulfur water. So you had to, like, at night, what my sister would do is, she would fill up a couple of jugs of water and then you just let it set and let that sulfur go to the bottom of the jug and then you strain it and boil it. And at that time of our lives, you couldn't just go buy water in the bottles. They didn't sell it. So beetle chick, beetle chick, beetle chick, beetle chick. Tennessee is wonderful. Boy, I'm getting these. I'm getting these on here with this chain and these fat fingers. I don't give up. I do not give up. These little legs in these little breads just barely fit through the link on the chain. It's amazing how though when I put my glasses on, everything got easier. Yeah. Oh, see, there she is. That's the tailor-made journals, girls. Now that's the one I was talking about. That's where I have gotten a lot, and Dai has gotten a lot of hers. We've gotten our ephemeras from her that you can, and it's just like $3 and something for a grouping, and you get a whole bunch in the group, like a whole boatload. And yes, that's what you do. And so, and on her Etsy store, I was very impressed with them, actually. Very impressed with them. And they print out so nicely. I got most of them used that I printed out. Janie printed some out. Dai printed some out. So I like to give her a shout out. Ruby is here but watching in bed. I may fall asleep, but I want to. I have to work in the morning, so I bid you all good night. I am in the background, keeping one eye open. Okay. I'm so glad that you come by, Ruby, because I just fell right in love with you first time I heard you on Dai's group, so I'm glad you were there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where'd my other one go? Well, oh, it's in the thing. Oh, good night. Yes, I am very happy with the digitals. I am very happy with them. And I've bought some other digitals from some other people, and they're a lot more money, and you don't get as many. I mean, you don't get as big of a selection. And I'm not saying that I went to very many. It was on your bucket list to see a real bear. I've seen a real chicken. I've never seen a real bear. Well, I have seen a real bear, but it was at the zoo. But I don't really feel bad for animals in the zoo. Does any of you feel bad for animals in the zoo? You know, when you import an animal from another country, um, and put it in a cage for people just to look at and poke fun at, I just taking him out of his natural habitat. I'd have a problem with that. I didn't have a problem with it. I love to go to the zoo. But hi, Lala. Lala Lori. La 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 la. Yes, stolen from the mother. Yes. See, so if you're 4 to 5 hours away, we could drive 2.5 hours. Well, I can't drive. My husband would drive. We could meet halfway. I wonder where that would be. Like in Perry, maybe? I don't know. Perry always seems like it's halfway away from everywhere. We used to have so many bears in the yard and around the kids' schools, mostly in the compost bin. Yeah, they were looking for something to eat. We do have bears here in Florida, but they're the small bears. I don't think they get more than like 100 pounds, I don't think they get very big. And they're not far from here, but I've still not ever seen one in the wild. But we have a lot of, like Steenahatchee, that's another cool word. Steenahatchee is like a wildlife preserve. And there's bears up there. And then there's the Willacoochee State Forest. And there's bears there too. And I don't think there's a Pithala-Chascooty State Forest. Oh, now I can't even get this through the ring. I think my fingers have. Give up the ghost. Give up the ghost. Oh, the video of the bears on your YouTube? Oh, I'll have to look. You've been to Gatlinburg 3 times. Wow. Isn't Gatlinburg where they had that fire last year so bad? I don't remember. I think so. I think it was last year. I am in Spring Hill, Florida. It's on the West Coast. Yeah, that's what I thought, Gail. Yeah. I hope I'm sure a lot of them are. Yes, on the fire. Yes. I hope they have, rebuilt. I'm sure it's not completely built, but hopefully it's getting that. Because that was like history. They lost a lot of history. Before I became paralyzed, we mountain climbed and backpacked. We saw many bears, only a few close up. Could have done without some encounters. You are paralyzed, Arlene? Now, are you, see, now I get nosy. Where are you? My son-in-law was paralyzed, but he was paralyzed from the breastbone down. He was paralyzed. So I guess you call that a paraplegic? I don't know what you call that. He's passed away now, but do you have a lot of paralysis? Oh, see, you're in St. Petersburg, so you're not far at all. St. Peter is just a skip and a holler down the road. Got down 19. Get on 19 and just, oh, you're oraplegic and it's your left side. Oh, paraplegic, your left side. Oh, okay. Oh, you were over there when it was burning, beetle chick. Oh my goodness, yeah. In 2017, you went on your honeymoon in Gatlinburg and could see so much fire damage. We saw bears so close they crossed the road. I was so excited, but the tree damaged by fire was so sad to see. And that is sad to see because that's, you can rebuild a house, but it takes decades to rebuild a forest. Oh, did you work in Spring Hill, Lori? I've been here for 44 years, Lori. What kind of work did you do up here? Now look at my fingers, how dirty they are. Okay, so now I got my chain. You worked in Spring Hill. Cool. Where did you work? Oh, I hope not the flu, Kathy. I hope you do not have the flu. I hope it's just a little cold. Oh my goodness. Oh, you pass out if you. Oh, Lala, that, you know what? Oh, I just love you. I love you, Laura. Lori, that is wonderful. I worked with Alzheimer's. My first husband passed away with Alzheimer's, early onset Alzheimer's. He was only 54. And, but after he passed away, I worked in, well, two different, I worked at Sterling House, and then I worked over at, right on 19 is a big assisted living called the Residence of Timber Pines, and I worked there, and and I was activity director, but I worked with the the memory care unit with the Alzheimer's and other related dementias. I loved it. I loved the people. I loved loving them. It's just, and in my years of working, I found there's a lot of people working there. No, well, what I was going to say was a lot of people that are working there should not be working around Alzheimer's. It takes somebody, I'm not saying I'm special, but it takes special people to be able to do that. No, I didn't find my nail polish remover. Adadel, actually, I had to get from my daughter. I don't know. I'll find mine because I think it's in this room somewhere. But if you could see this room, you would be amazed at what a mess it is. I got stuff stacked everywhere. Yes, that is true too, Erin. Home health workers, underpaid and underappreciated. But think about how special a home health worker is, because that means that the patient can stay in their home. Their patient can stay in their home. Now, I had a problem with my um they said I was what is it called when you don't have enough water in your system? Dehydrated. They thought I should go to the hospital and have IV fluids. I said, no, thanks. No, thanks. I'm just go home, drink a lot of water. And so I am fine. I mean, yeah, let me take care of this at home. And so, mentally challenged adults workshop. Oh my gosh. That too is something that that is something too that I would love to do. Actually, when I was young, I wanted to be a social worker, but I never did. Instead, I became a wife and mother. And then I didn't get to go back to school till later on. And, but yeah, I wanted to be a social worker. And, oh, Crafty Crusade. When I was 18, I moved into my grandma's house to take care of her. It was the only way they let her go home. Amy, I will. I'm going to check out. I'm going to check that out. I want to see that bear. Yes. Yeah. And there are some zoos. There's one up in north of us that is a small zoo. You can go and you can visit the animals, but all of the animals that are in that zoo are rescue animals. So they have been injured in some way, and they can go to that zoo and they are taken care of where they probably wouldn't be safe out on their own. And so in the wild, they're probably not okay in the wild. And so in that case, that is, those zoos are okay. They need them. Yeah. So good night, Southern girl. Southern girl. My sister works at an adult day center. I saw the need for adult bibs, so I made up a pattern and got some friends to help me sew the bibs for the adults. That's wonderful. You know what? That reminds me when I was working at what we call the Sterling House, um, because our residents had bibs, and a lot of times their children would bring them in for them because I know I need a bib. I wear half of what I eat. And then when it was bought out by another company, because it was owned by Altera and then it was bought out by Brookdale, they said do not allow the residents to wear bibs because it was, what did they say? It was like treating them like children. And so we told the residents, you guys can't wear your bibs anymore because the head cheese up there in Wisconsin says that you can't wear them anymore because it makes you look like a child. Oh, did the families got so upset? They said, if my mama wants to wear a bib, you let her. Because they make them real fancy ones. Like the guys had some that looked like they were looked like a tuxedo on the front and stuff. They were awesome. But yeah, Aaron, go let them dogs out or they'd be pooping in the floor. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, I went over my 2 hours. Look at me running my mouth, running my mouth. Mm. Oh man. So running my mouth. That's just what I do best is run my mouth. But see, since I missed you all, yeah, see, there you go. Okay, you visited the Berlin Zoo in Germany. The animals there are very well cared for. I actually once heard a tiger purr. Oh, that is awesome. Yes. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to have to call it a night. Just a minute though. I gotta get my book. I get my book, and get this book. Oh, goodness me. Now, oh, I don't want to read that one. No, I don't want to read that one. I don't want to read that one. Okay, I bless my family with love. I will do this one. I got on at 8. I got on at 8 o'clock, darling Gail. So it's been 2.5 hours. I 8 o'clock my time, and now it is 10:30 my time. Yeah. You make fidget blankets too for Alzheimer's and dementia and autism clients. That's awesome. Fidget blankets. Now see, I had some, well, they were sort of a blanket, but they were sort of a bib, but they would connect around the resident's neck, but there was a whole bunch of stuff hanging on it, and they would fidget whole bunch of different kind of things just hanging off of the front of that, like, but it would go across their front like a bib, like a blanket almost. That's amazing. Okay, always at the end of my streams or my videos, I read something that is positive. I like to end on a positive note. So I'm going to right now read, I bless my family with love. If you want love and acceptance from your family, then you must give love and acceptance to them. This I know to be true. Not everyone has a special family that I have, nor do they have the opportunities to open their hearts in the way my family does. We are not limited by what the neighbors think or by society's prejudices. We are far more than that. We are a family that comes from love, and we accept with pride every unique member. I am special and worthy of love. I love and accept each member of my wonderful family, and they in turn love and adore me. I am safe. All is well in my world. I just read that one recently. It's okay to read it again, though. All right. So that's it for tonight. And I am so glad that I was able to come on tonight and that all of you were able to come on with me. And I will be back on live. I don't know what I'll do Thursday night, but I do Monday morning at 8 o'clock, Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock, and then Thursday evening at 9 o'clock, all Eastern Standard Time. And those are the times that I come on. And I try to stick just to that same pattern all the time. Sometimes I miss them, but but then I make little videos that I put up in between too. I'm going to still finish my cards. I didn't finish them because I was too busy jabbering. And so I will see you on Thursday, if not sooner. Okay. Love you all. God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. What is this black stuff? Lord mercy, I don't know. I must have an ink and pen, a leaking pen. Okay. Love you. God. Okay. I guess I need to shut this thing off. Oh, that's what the mouse is for. Okay. Stop broadcast.